Not only does philosophy teach us how to live well and become better humans, but it can also aid in overcoming life's trials and tribulations. Mostly, our emotions control us, and we make impulsive decisions that we later regret. This can lead to stress, anxiety, and a general feeling of being out of control. However, there is a solution. Stoicism is an ancient philosophy that offers practical strategies for mastering impulsive behavior, finding inner peace, and achieving serenity. By following the principles of Stoicism, you can learn to manage your emotions, control your impulses, and make better decisions. In this blog post, we will explore some of the key Stoic strategies for finding inner serenity and mastering impulsive behavior. Whether you're dealing with a difficult situation at work, struggling with a personal relationship, or just looking to live a more fulfilling life, these strategies can help you achieve your goals and live a more peaceful and fulfilling life. Impulsive behavior and its impact. Impulsive behavior is a common phenomenon that affects many aspects of our lives. Whether it's that impulsive purchase we make without thinking twice, the spontaneous decision to indulge in unhealthy habits, or the rash words we utter in the heat of the moment, impulsive behavior can often lead to regret and negative consequences. Understanding the nature of impulsive behavior is the first step towards gaining control over it. It is important to recognize that impulsivity is driven by our immediate desires and emotions, often disregarding long-term consequences. Our brains are wired to seek instant gratification, and this can override our rational thinking. The impact of impulsive behavior can be far-reaching. It can strain relationships, hinder personal growth, and even harm our physical and mental well-being. By succumbing to impulsive actions, we often sacrifice our long-term goals and fall into a cycle of short-term gratification, followed by regret. Recognizing the patterns and triggers of our impulsive behavior is crucial in breaking free from its grip. It could be stress, boredom, or even certain environments that prompt these impulsive actions. By identifying these triggers, we can begin to develop strategies to counteract them and regain control over our actions. It is important to remember that mastering impulsive behavior is a journey, and it requires practice and self-awareness. Stoic philosophy offers valuable insights and strategies to help us navigate this path towards inner serenity. By adopting Stoic principles, such as practicing mindfulness, focusing on what is within our control, and cultivating resilience, we can gradually reduce impulsive behaviors and make more deliberate choices. Understanding the impact of impulsive behavior on our lives is the first step towards regaining control. By recognizing the patterns, triggers, and consequences, we can begin to implement strategies rooted in Stoic philosophy to master our impulses and achieve a sense of inner serenity. Recognizing triggers and patterns. Practicing self-awareness is a fundamental aspect of mastering impulsive behavior and finding inner serenity. It involves developing a deep understanding of oneself, recognizing triggers, and identifying patterns that contribute to impulsive actions. To start, take the time to reflect on your thoughts, emotions, and behaviors. Pay attention to moments when you feel a strong urge to act impulsively. Is there a particular situation, person, or emotion that tends to trigger these impulsive behaviors? By recognizing these triggers, you can better prepare yourself to respond in a more thoughtful and deliberate manner. It is also essential to identify patterns in your impulsive behavior. Are there recurring themes or situations where you tend to act impulsively? Perhaps it's during moments of stress, when faced with a difficult decision, or when experiencing certain emotions like anger or frustration. Understanding these patterns can help you anticipate and proactively manage impulsive reactions. One effective technique for practicing self-awareness is journaling. Write down your thoughts and feelings throughout the day, especially when you notice impulsive tendencies arising. This process allows you to gain insight into your inner dialogue, identify recurring triggers, and track your progress over time. Additionally, mindfulness and meditation practices can enhance self-awareness. Engaging in regular mindfulness exercises enables you to observe your thoughts and emotions without judgment or attachment. This heightened awareness helps you recognize impulsive urges as they arise, giving you the opportunity to pause, reflect, and choose a more deliberate response. By cultivating self-awareness and recognizing triggers and patterns, you empower yourself to break free from impulsive behavior and cultivate inner serenity. Remember, self-awareness is a journey, and with practice, it becomes a powerful tool for mastering impulsivity and living a more intentional and fulfilling life. Concept of Amor Fati, love of fate. In the realm of Stoic philosophy, one powerful concept that can help us navigate impulsive behavior and find inner serenity is Amor Fati, or the love of fate. Embracing this concept allows us to shift our perspective and view life's challenges as opportunities for growth rather than sources of frustration or despair. At its core, Amor Fati encourages us to accept and love every aspect of our lives, including the obstacles and setbacks we encounter. Instead of resisting or resenting these challenges, we are called to fully embrace them and find value in the lessons they offer. When faced with impulsive behavior, applying Amor Fati can be transformative. Rather than succumbing to impulsive actions driven by immediate desires or emotions, we pause and reflect. We remind ourselves that every situation, even those that may seem unfavorable or difficult, presents an opportunity for self-improvement and personal development. By practicing Amor Fati, we cultivate a mindset of resilience and adaptability. We learn to find meaning and purpose in even the most challenging circumstances. This Stoic strategy allows us to detach ourselves from the outcomes we desire and instead focus on the process of growth and self-mastery. Embracing Amor Fati does not mean resigning ourselves to a passive acceptance of whatever comes our way. It is an active choice to engage with life's challenges, to confront them with courage and determination. By doing so, we cultivate a sense of inner strength and serenity that empowers us to navigate impulsive behavior with wisdom and self-control. Incorporating Amor Fati into our daily lives requires practice and mindfulness. It is a constant reminder to shift our perspective and reframe challenges as opportunities. As we embrace the Stoic concept of loving fate, we free ourselves from the grip of impulsive behavior and find a path towards inner serenity and personal growth. Cultivating emotional resilience through Stoic techniques. Cultivating emotional resilience is a crucial aspect of mastering impulsive behavior, and Stoic techniques offer valuable insights and practices to achieve this inner strength. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy originating in Greece, teaches individuals to focus on what they can control and accept what they cannot, ultimately leading to a state of tranquility and emotional equilibrium. One powerful technique employed by Stoics is the practice of negative visualization. This involves imagining worst-case scenarios and reflecting on the impermanence of things we often take for granted. By contemplating potential losses, whether it be material possessions or relationships, we develop a greater appreciation for what we have and become less attached to external outcomes. This perspective shift allows us to navigate challenges with a sense of calm and resilience, reducing impulsive reactions fueled by fear or desire. Stoics emphasize the importance of aligning our desires with what is within our control, namely our thoughts, attitudes, and actions. By focusing on internal virtues such as wisdom, courage, and justice, rather than external achievements or possessions, we cultivate a sense of inner contentment that is impervious to the unpredictable fluctuations of external circumstances. This disciplined approach helps us overcome impulsive behaviors driven by immediate gratification, as we prioritize long-term fulfillment and inner tranquility. Stoics advocate for the practice of self-reflection and self-awareness. By regularly examining our thoughts and emotions, we develop a greater understanding of our inner landscape and can identify triggers or patterns that lead to impulsive reactions. This heightened self-awareness enables us to pause, reflect, and respond rather than react impulsively in the heat of the moment. Through consistent self-reflection, we cultivate emotional resilience and gain greater mastery over our impulsive tendencies. Incorporating these Stoic techniques into our daily lives can have a transformative impact on our ability to navigate impulsive behaviors. By cultivating emotional resilience, practicing negative visualization, disciplining our desires, and fostering self-awareness, we can find inner serenity and reclaim control over our actions and reactions. Embracing these Stoic strategies provides a roadmap to mastering impulsive behavior and living a more balanced, deliberate, and fulfilling life. Shifting perspectives to overcome impulsivity. Reframing is a powerful tool that can help us overcome impulsive behavior and find inner serenity. It involves consciously shifting our perspectives and looking at situations from different angles. By reframing our thoughts and perceptions, we can gain a new understanding of the situation, which can lead to more thoughtful and controlled responses. When faced with impulsive urges or reactions, take a step back and try to reframe the situation. Ask yourself questions like, what other interpretations or explanations could there be? Or how might someone else view this situation? By doing so, you open yourself up to different possibilities and perspectives. For example, let's say you receive a critical email from a coworker that triggers an immediate desire to respond impulsively and defensively. Instead of reacting without thinking, take a moment to reframe the situation. Consider that perhaps your coworker is having a bad day or is facing their own challenges. Maybe their criticism is coming from a place of stress or frustration. Reframing allows us to empathize with others and recognize that their actions are not always a direct attack on us. It helps us detach from our initial emotional response and respond with clarity and empathy. By reframing, we shift our focus from our own impulsive reactions to a more balanced and rational perspective. Practice reframing regularly to cultivate a stoic mindset and master impulsive behavior. It takes time and effort to train our minds to automatically reframe situations, but the more we practice, the better we become at detaching from impulsive reactions and responding with wisdom and serenity. Remember, inner serenity is within your reach, and reframing is a valuable tool on your journey towards mastering impulsivity. The power meditation for self-control. Mindfulness, at its core, is the practice of being fully present in the moment, without judgment or attachment. It allows us to observe our thoughts, emotions, and impulses without automatically acting on them. By cultivating this awareness, we create a gap between our initial impulse and our subsequent actions, giving us the opportunity to make more conscious choices. Meditation is a powerful tool that helps us develop mindfulness. Through regular meditation practice, we can train our minds to focus and become more aware of our thoughts and emotions. This heightened awareness allows us to recognize our impulsive tendencies and respond to them with greater clarity and control. One effective meditation technique for cultivating self-control is the body scan. In this practice, we systematically bring our attention to different parts of our body, noticing any sensations or tensions that arise. By directing our focus inward, we develop a deeper connection with our body and cultivate a sense of groundedness and calm. Another powerful technique is loving-kindness meditation, where we extend heartfelt wishes for well-being to ourselves and others. By cultivating compassion and empathy, we develop a greater capacity to pause and consider the consequences of our actions before acting impulsively. Incorporating mindfulness and meditation into our daily lives can have a profound impact on our ability to master impulsive behavior. By regularly practicing these techniques, we can develop a stronger sense of self-awareness, emotional regulation, and decision-making skills. So take a few moments each day to sit in stillness, focus on your breath, and embrace the transformative power of mindfulness and meditation. Stoic wisdom on overcoming instant desires. Stoic philosophy offers valuable insights and strategies to help us overcome our instant desires and achieve inner serenity. The Stoics believed that true happiness and fulfillment come from exercising self-control and resisting the temptations of immediate pleasure. They emphasized the importance of focusing on long-term goals and values rather than succumbing to the fleeting desires of the present moment. One of the key Stoic strategies for practicing delayed gratification is cultivating mindfulness and self-awareness. By becoming more conscious of our thoughts, emotions, and impulses, we can better recognize when we are being driven by instant desires. This awareness allows us to pause, reflect, and make a conscious decision rather than acting impulsively. Another Stoic technique is the practice of negative visualization. This involves imagining the negative consequences of giving in to our instant desires. By vividly imagining the potential regrets, disappointments, or harm that may arise from impulsive actions, we can develop a stronger motivation to resist temptation and choose a more prudent course of action. Stoics also encourage the use of reason and rationality to overcome impulsive behavior. They believe that by engaging our intellect and considering the long-term consequences of our actions, we can make more informed decisions that align with our values and lead to greater fulfillment in the long run. Incorporating Stoic practices into our daily lives can be challenging, especially in a society that constantly bombards us with messages of instant gratification. However, by applying these strategies and embracing the wisdom of the Stoics, we can gradually cultivate the ability to resist impulsive behavior, find inner serenity, and lead a more purposeful and fulfilled life. Building discipline and willpower through Stoic exercises. Building discipline and willpower are essential for mastering impulsive behavior, and Stoic exercises can be incredibly effective in this pursuit. Stoicism, an ancient philosophy founded by the likes of Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius, offers practical techniques to cultivate self-control and inner peace. One such exercise is the practice of negative visualization. This involves visualizing worst-case scenarios and reflecting on the impermanence of things we often take for granted. By contemplating the loss of loved ones, our possessions, or even our own lives, we gain a greater appreciation for what we have in the present moment. This exercise helps us develop the discipline to resist impulsive desires and make more conscious choices. Another Stoic exercise is the intentional embrace of discomfort. By deliberately exposing ourselves to discomfort, whether it's taking cold showers, fasting, or engaging in physical challenges, we strengthen our willpower and learn to tolerate discomfort without succumbing to impulsive actions. This exercise teaches us to act based on reason rather than being driven purely by fleeting desires. Stoicism also emphasizes the importance of accepting what is beyond our control. Practicing this acceptance allows us to let go of attachment to outcomes and focus on the present moment. By acknowledging that certain things are outside our sphere of influence, we free ourselves from the grip of impulsive behavior driven by the need for immediate gratification. Additionally, regular journaling can be a powerful Stoic exercise. By reflecting on our thoughts, emotions, and behaviors, we become more aware of our patterns and triggers for impulsive behavior. Through this self-reflection, we can develop a greater sense of self-control and consciously choose our responses instead of acting impulsively. Incorporating these Stoic exercises into our daily lives can help us build discipline and willpower, enabling us to overcome impulsive behaviors and find inner serenity. By practicing negative visualization, embracing discomfort, accepting what is beyond our control, and engaging in self-reflection through journaling, we can cultivate a Stoic mindset that empowers us to make wiser decisions and lead a more intentional life. Creating a Stoic-inspired daily routine. Creating a daily routine inspired by Stoic principles can be a powerful tool in cultivating inner peace and serenity. By incorporating these practices into your everyday life, you can gain greater control over impulsive behavior and find a sense of tranquility amidst the chaos of modern life. One effective strategy is to start your day with mindfulness practice. This could involve meditation, deep breathing exercises, or simply taking a few moments to center yourself and set positive intentions for the day ahead. By grounding yourself in the present moment, you can cultivate a sense of calm and clarity that will carry you through the challenges that may arise. Another important aspect of a Stoic-inspired daily routine is the practice of gratitude. Take time each day to reflect on the things you are grateful for, whether it's the support of loved ones, the beauty of nature, or the opportunities for personal growth. This practice can shift your focus from negative impulses to a mindset of abundance and appreciation, fostering a sense of inner peace. Incorporating moments of self-reflection and introspection throughout the day is also crucial. Stoics believed in examining their thoughts and actions, seeking to align them with reason and virtue. By regularly checking in with yourself, you can become more aware of any impulsive or unhelpful behaviors and consciously choose a more mindful and intentional response. Lastly, cultivating a sense of detachment from external outcomes can help you maintain inner serenity. Stoics believed that true happiness lies in focusing on what is within our control rather than becoming consumed by external circumstances. By practicing acceptance and letting go of attachment to specific outcomes, you can free yourself from unnecessary stress and find peace in the present moment. Remember, creating a Stoic-inspired daily routine is a journey, and it may take time to fully integrate these practices into your life. However, through consistent effort and commitment, you can gradually master impulsive behavior and find inner serenity in the face of life's challenges. The ancient philosophy of Stoicism offers invaluable insights and practical techniques to help you gain control over impulsive actions and reactions. By implementing the strategies outlined in this article, you can cultivate a sense of inner calm, make better decisions, and live a more fulfilling life. Remember, mastering impulsive behavior is a lifelong practice, so be patient and kind to yourself as you embark on this transformative journey.